told me to sip on the ghost. I'm blinded, but I stay shining. Can I rewind it? So I just go. Ask me, can I be raw? No acted in my soul. I'm sassy when he reacting to the pearl I just proposed. Watch me kicking it slow. But what I didn't know, he be the master, watching the master rolling and pulling it slow. Light the fire to the weed, it's my desire to take me higher. That is the goal. Why you gotta compete? Competition with me. You know I spoke the best trees. What's in there really for me? I just wanna see, is it where I wanna be? I don't wanna leave, can I take you home with me?
Yo, welcome back to the Opinionated Podcast. You know what I'm saying? I go by that nigga name Ace.
I'm Joe.
And we back.
In the building.
Yeah, episode 41.
We back. Another one, G. Shit don't stop, man.
Yeah, nigga.
Dynamic duo, my nigga.
I've been in a fucked up mood today too, man, but we gonna talk about that.
We gonna get out that shit.
Once again, shout out that nigga Real.
Show.
You know what I'm saying?
Like always, man.
Make sure y'all stop what y'all doing right now. Go like and subscribe. Share that shit, comment. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's jump into
Opinionated on everything.
Yeah, we put that shit on everything, nigga. Opinionated. Yeah, and that song we came in with, you know what I'm saying, that shit called Ocean Spray, you know what I'm saying, that's Tiarra, Monique, featuring Peachie P, you know what I'm saying, and we just so happen to have them in the building tonight, you know what I'm saying, shit, you know, how y'all feeling?
Good, you gotta say it right, honey, Tiarra. Monique.
Like shit, you know, we niggas, we don't know names,
it's okay,
you know what I'm saying?
It's okay, I've already prepared for this, because I know everybody gonna fuck it up.
Tiarra, Monique.
Yes, just like the crown for the goddess I am.
It on the show.
I know that's right. Oh, geez, say that again.
Tiarra, Monique, like the crown, the goddess I am, the queen.
Yeah.
Let's
get it.
Yeah. And you know, they have a podcast called Cannabis Infusionz.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit. So, you know, like tell us a little bit about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, y'all got the podcast and y'all doing music and you know what I'm saying, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? How y'all jump into that?
Yes, Peachie P in the building. Go ahead, girl.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm finna tell y'all. So first I was doing another podcast before this one. It was called Cannabis Up Podcast. So I know it's funny. It's, you know, smoking shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then after that, we kind of split ways or whatever. We do our own thing. Shouts out to them. You feel me? Urban Stoner Essentials, Po Man's Glass, shouts out to them. You feel me? Because they really was the first ones to like really put me on camera and then really get me comfortable with talking about my feelings and stuff.
That's what's up, yeah.
So after it split or whatever, I was kind of like upset. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I like doing this, you know, so let me just try to, you know, keep it going. So came up with a name. I hit Tiarra up. I'm like, look, you want to do this podcast with me? You feel me? Like, you know, it'll be a good, you know, opportunity for us and other people. You know what I'm saying? Not just myself. So just started the podcast, and we've been doing it. We officially started the podcast in October, and we've been going ever since. So we finna do our second season too.
Okay. And then for the people who ain't never seen it though, tell them what it's about.
So basically, like, we just film things in our community that has to do with cannabis, because I feel like a lot of our people don't really get the positive shine that we should get. So
that.
you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, I wanted to showcase all the positivity that's going on in Chicago with the smokers at the same time.
Exactly. Especially,
you know what
people
I'm saying?
doing
Without
stuff.
like having, you know, people doing gang stuff, you know, like I don't judge anybody, but at the end of the day, like, I'm all about positivity and love. So, you know, if you watch my podcast, it's all about, you know, us either interviewing somebody or going to somebody's establishment, you know, trying their foods, just supporting our people, just showing, hey, you know, it's okay to support your people. You know what I mean? Yep. You ain't got to, you know what I'm saying, go to the same place every time, but it's a lot of black-owned businesses and stuff out here that, you know, we should really be
showcasing and we should really be like proud of. You know what I'm
supporting
saying?
this shit. Yeah.
So
that.
that's basically what the show is about.
A lot of people say black business be having a lot of badass customer service. But.
Shit, nigga, we just recorded 2 hours late. Shit, nigga.
You know what? That's because like I feel like this. I feel like the reason why it comes across like that because we don't take ourselves too seriously. Like we know what we're doing.
Right.
We know what we're about. Like, yeah, we know it's some things we got to make sure it's done a certain way on time, a certain way. But at the same time, it's like, why would we put so much force on ourselves and strain ourselves, to be at a T to everything when it's already a bunch of shit you got to deal with, just
and
to appease somebody's feelings. Like, hey, it's going to get done. We going to get it done because you came here, you liked it, you found us, whatever the case may be. So
But on top of that, like,
look at it.
You're not going to get everything perfect. Like, we just really started doing our own fucking thing. You feel me? So we still got to be patient with each other. You know what I'm saying? No matter how fucked up the business is or how high it is, it's always honest criticism you can give somebody.
And when
they
you say
start
we
in their
just
business.
starting to get things going, you mean black people or just y'all in general?
Just anybody. You feel me?
A lot of
I don't
people
want it
picked
to
up.
just narrow out to our people, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying? This is where I'm from.
Right.
So I got to start where I'm from. You know what I'm saying?
And let's get into that though. Where y'all from? You know what I'm saying?
Chicago.
Yeah,
Chicago.
Yep.
Chicago, Southside, y'all.
Southside.
Far East.
Why you say
Yeah, nah, I'm just saying like, so, all right. I'm from the Southside too though. Like, all right.
Yeah. I grew up off the island. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, and with the name Cannabis Infusionz, you know what I'm saying? So I know y'all some heavy smokers, you know what I'm saying? Like, how old was y'all when y'all first started smoking and shit?
Oh, man. I actually started, like, in my early adulthood years. So I was
started
like,
when I was 18. I'm not ashamed of that shit.
I was like 20, 21.
Yeah, I ain't wanna fuck with that shit, really. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I had goals when I was young. I wanted to do shit, so I ain't really had time to really dibble and dabble. Not to say that people that didn't have goals didn't do it, but I just wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, I had, like, a whole bunch of people around me telling me, like, how bad it was. And when you were young, you kind of easily influenced. So it's like, I just was like, I feel like I found at the time that I was supposed to find it.
Just when you was ready though, you ain't rush that shit. You feel me? Ain't going nowhere. Still here. You still smoking. You feel me?
I love it. You feel me? Cannabis Infusionz.
So how y'all feel about the way shit been going, you know what I'm saying? Like how with the laws and everything, like, cause back when motherfuckers first started smoking, like that shit was illegal, you know what I'm saying? And now, you know what I'm saying, they pretty much legalizing that shit everywhere.
He said that.
Man,
You want to talk about that international? You want to talk about the
crazy,
international episode that we did in Belize?
Yes, she had a feature in Belize over there. But personally, how I feel about it, I really think people are starting to open up their eyes and not looking at it in such a stereotypical manner, like, people that smoke weed are lazy, they bums, they don't do shit, they ain't got no goals, they ain't gonna never be nothing. All the stereotypes that come with it, like, the commercials they used to have when you were younger, to tell you not to smoke weed and all that kind of shit. So.
But you know what though?
Drugs and shit.
Hey, I feel like all that shit changed once motherfuckers found out they can get money from that shit. Once the white motherfuckers found out they can get money from
it.
it.
Knew they could. They knew they could though.
That's the one thing I will say too, which I'm glad you brought up. It's like, I'm glad people are more open to it, but at the same time, it's like more black people need to be capitalizing off of it.
Sure.
And a lot of black people need to have their record fucking cleared, okay? Because I know I got caught with some weed in one time before, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Like, I done been caught with shit, but like, motherfucker be like, man, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like, man, like with the big shit, like, man, I be chilling. But, like, so.
Big shit, I'm running.
Let me ask y'all this.
I ain't even had no big shit. It was for me. It was just for me. Like, damn.
Now, let me ask y'all this. Would y'all feel like y'all like weed advocates or y'all just two women who just like to smoke? You know what I'm saying?
Say weed advocates.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How heavy y'all into that?
What's your definition of a weed advocate?
Like somebody who pushes for the laws to be changed, like how it's going now, you know what I'm saying? Less harsher penalties and, you know what I'm saying, just weed friendly, you know what I'm saying, and try to speak the message, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit.
I feel like it's a lifestyle for us.
I really don't.
That's how I feel. It's a lifestyle. Like
Right.
you
Yeah.
incorporate it into your life
Yeah.
for certain reasons and for
Yeah.
certain ways. And that's how I feel like, and I embrace that lifestyle, and I embrace anybody else who embrace that, because I feel like you think different and you think like-minded like me at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. And
and I
another
respect
thing
that.
though, shit, I like to get high. You feel me? Shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm for it. You know what I'm saying? As far as like weed advocate, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, what type of laws you think that need to be changed?
Oh,
though?
like I ain't see. Look, I don't give a fuck about this shit. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is,
I was
No,
just
you
gonna
talking
say
about,
that.
like,
Like, I
look,
mean,
what I'm
weed,
saying is
like,
'cause
I
you
mean,
got
like-
people
whether it's
who
legal
just
or not,
like,
I'm
pro
right,
weed,
right, exactly.
you know
Like,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? Like,
as far as that shit gonna go, like,
yeah,
just like, but I wanna-
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like shit, like Buddy Ass, who was on the Breakfast Club. I don't even remember his name. He was a professor.
Who?
And he was like, he do heroin, you know what I'm saying, on a regular basis. That's his thing.
He do
You know what I'm saying?
heroin.
So I guess he consider himself like some type of heroin advocate, where it's just like he trying to show people that you could do these things and still be functioning. You know what I'm saying? And taking that,
No,
negative
that-
tone
no.
off that shit. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, I see where you're going with that.
Not
but
with
I'm just
heroin,
like,
though.
you know,
Not-
that's too that's
Dude.
too steep for me.
No,
The reason
not
I
with
say that
heroin,
because
G.
like marijuana, THC, CBD, all that shit is like been proven, and we already knew this already, that it works with your system, not against it. That shit can kill
Why
you.
it helps
Ain't nobody
you?
dying from weed.
That
I
shit
don't
don't
give a
fucking
shit.
help you,
Unless-
man.
Yeah,
Unless
ain't
how
nobody
many
doing
pounds?
that shit.
How many
Yeah.
pounds
I
you
ain't
gotta
never heard
smoke?
no
You gotta
overdoses or none
smoke
of
so
that.
many pounds to die. It's
1,500
fucking impossible.
pounds.
But
Yes.
you see a
At the
liquor store
same time-
everywhere, though. You feel me? Liquor store everywhere, though. I
Shit,
ain't
like,
never hear
get you
nobody
some
dying from
pills,
no
you
weed.
know?
And that's the
Can't.
point. Like, you can't die from
smoke,
weed.
bro.
It's impossible.
You can die from.
If I
all
get
of
high,
this
I'm getting
shit.
hungry. Wanna lay down? You feel me, bro?
Yeah,
I ain't-
for real.
Shoot,
Doing
everybody
heroin. I
just
don't know what the
chill.
fuck finna
Yeah,
happen
bro,
after
you
that.
talking about advocate
know
for
what?
heroin, bro. That shit
Oh,
is
shit,
That one
but
thing
that
I
ain't the
will say-
overall point. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is it's people like that, no matter what it is, you know what I'm saying, that they be going hard for. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look, I don't
Respect
judge
them.
I
nobody.
told you last week it be fucking
But,
with.
you know,
Thank you.
I told you last week it be fucking with addicts, bro.
Hell no.
Fuck that, man. You can't die from this shit.
Nah,
Hell
shit,
no.
Ain't nobody but shit. Like I said, man, like so shit, when it comes to the weed, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's y'all favorite thing to do when it comes to getting high? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's a movie or something that y'all could just sit up and smoke, you know, to every motherfucking time?
Okay. Wait, which one?
Shit, whoever,
Which
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'll go with what I like to do when I'm high first. Honestly, I do like cooking when
Cooking.
I'm high. Not gonna lie, I like cooking when I'm high because I also sing while I'm cooking. Like, that's my thing. Like, that's I get my little practice in. I listen to new music and shit. I'm like, yeah.
So you be a little vibe though. You feel me? With a,
And then I come up with like little tunes and shit, so I'll like record it on my phone so I can save it for later for production and shit like that. So then if I am high and I'm gonna watch something, like I like something that's just gonna be good and keep my attention. Like, it can be long, it can be slow, it can be fast, but it's gotta make sense and keep my attention. Like, it's gotta be some good shit. That's
So I like to get high, chill,
Shit.
ride. Sometimes if it's nice, bro. I like to ride and listen to some music or something on G. On G.
Like shit, nigga, every
back
time
to
I
me.
get
Trying
high,
to give
nigga,
this
that
away.
motherfucker has to pee. You know what I'm saying? Pass me the green, nigga. I be fucking with that. Or anything Wiz Khalifa. You
Wiz
know what I'm saying?
Khalifa?
Like
yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
That shit be
Especially that
wangin'.
cushion.
Depends on how I'm
orange
feeling,
juice, you
though.
know what I'm
What's
saying?
y'all favorite like Wiz Khalifa song?
Shit. Like California.
Ooh.
California, you know what I'm saying?
I like
I
some
just
shit
want
off
to
that
rap
new
with the
shit,
top down and smoke weed with my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit, mesmerize.
Oh, that's
You know
my
what I'm saying?
favorite song.
Yeah. And like shit, listening to that Peachie P, you know what I'm saying, that album you got out, like shit, that shit kind of gave me them stoner vibes, you know what I'm saying?
It's yes. Did you see the cover of the album? Like,
Yeah, I seen that shit.
it took so long to make that because I was going through a lot of stuff. I had to refine myself. I had to do all this stuff just to like get to where I am like right now, and I feel like it's like a very big accomplishment. I'm really proud of myself because like this shit was fucking hard. Like, y'all, man, I know y'all know like
The grind of that shit.
not even just starting a podcast, but just like shit way before then. Like, this shit was, man, my blood, sweat, and tears like went into myself, me trying to get everything together, straightened up, my son, you know what I'm saying? My family, like, I had to get myself on straight. And now that I adjusted my crown, I feel better about everything. You feel me? Everything is going better too.
That's good though. It seems like when you start focusing on yourself though, shit start getting better though.
Yeah,
And a lot of people don't understand, like, when you take a break, you need to take a break. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to take, you know what I'm saying, one day to just, you know, cleanse your spirit, cleanse yourself, body scrub, whatever men do. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever y'all do to chill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just relax and just clear your mind. Like, because that really comes in handy, especially when you're creating. Like, it really, really helps. Like, a lot of people just go, because I was one of them people. I was like, yeah, let me just go there, over here. Yeah, I'm over here too. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I want to think it clear, like, you know what I'm saying? Then I smoke too, so it's like I'm high and I'm, like, pumping my brain at the same time, creating, writing shit down, meetings. You feel me? So, like, that's really, really important. Like, a lot of people take that for granted. Like, just being with yourself and just getting back to yourself. So then when you do go out there, like, you unshakable.
You gotta get
You
your
know what I'm
mind right.
saying?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
You know, a lot
Focus,
of people don't
though.
take that
You know what I'm
time.
saying?
Like, shit, me and Joe, we was talking not too long ago because, you know, me and him both, we done took a little sabbatical from work and shit.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, like, me and this nigga was talking. We was like, bro, man, we so used to fucking working. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hell yeah.
you know, like, when we
Every
finally
day,
get some
man.
downtime, it's like niggas don't know what to do. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, shit, it's just like, it's so much to do. But, like, man, it's just like sometimes them days just slip
Hell
right
yeah,
past you.
boy.
You know what I'm saying? But I be enjoying that shit.
Hell
you know
yeah,
what I'm
just
saying?
not doing nothing though, bro. Especially what we do, bro. Just getting up, moving all day. They ain't know what we said. Sit down. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
So shit, I like that. I like them days off though.
Yeah. Get some peace of mind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Once you
yeah.
start getting it together, because like I told, bro, I was like, shit, niggas, let's just chill, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I got my
motherfuckers-
mental straight.
Yeah, motherfuckers get to the point where it's just like you trying to find something to do, but sometimes something to do is nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit. I don't mind relaxing
when you
though.
can't
nigga.
find nothing to do and you don't have nothing to do, that's the time. That means you supposed to be trying to, hey, okay, let me motivate myself.
Right.
Let me clear my mind. Fuck work right now because that shit is gonna stress me the fuck out. You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit made me feel like I don't want to go back though. If I do, I want to work for my damn
No,
self.
but you gotta.
feel
But
me?
see, that's when that discipline comes in. Like, okay, well, I know I have this time, and then you will start being like, okay, this time valuable. You'll be like, man, look, don't call me between 12 and 7 because I'm gonna be with myself. Motherfuckers will be like, what? Like, what do you mean? But that helps. Like, it does help because, man, shit gets busy.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have time to remember everything. You be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, you put it in your calendar, your reminder, you know what I'm saying? Then you like, damn, still fucking forgot that shit. Fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like that time with your, and then you supposed to take that time for yourself. You didn't take it. And then now you like, fuck, man, now my head's everywhere. But then imagine if you did take that time. Then you like, okay, I'm well rested. All right, what I got to do? Oh, this don't even go right here, man. I could do this shit tomorrow because that's going to take up too much of my time, and I could do it tomorrow because I got enough time.
Right.
Then, you know what I'm saying? You start actually, you know what I mean, being productive. You know what I mean? People take that for granted. Like, people really do. Like, and you have to, like, I'm all about wellness, too. Like, that's why my stuff's called Cannabis Infusionz because, you know, that's what I do.
Right.
So we feel you.
I know that was extra long, but you know.
No, talk your shit.
Yeah,
that's what
but
we here
that's,
for.
but that's, I really want y'all to know, like, I'm not like a weed advocate or anything, what you were saying earlier, but, I feel like if you can rub that on your body and not get like a rash or, you know what I'm saying, you can eat it, it won't kill you, and if you smoke it, it's fucking bomb. Like, why wouldn't I not use it?
Yeah.
It's helping me.
So,
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's how I feel. Like, I'm not really into the laws or nothing like that. That's just what it is. I'm just like, it's helping you. Like, what other explanation do you need? Like,
And who the fuck? I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know why there's even laws or even anything restricting it. Like, it's kind of stupid to me.
I
Like,
don't understand that shit either.
like
Like
if
a
it's
drop
not
and all
harmful,
that shit. You feel me?
Hey, but shit,
Like,
like niggas like Amazon, shit, they just lifted up, you know what I'm saying, the little
What?
smoking, the little drug testing there.
Straight up.
Yeah. Like shit, all that shit be goofy to me. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like,
stupid.
shit.
Let that
Like,
shit
I feel
go,
like
man.
what somebody doing they private, like that's their business. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Long as they handle that work, they good. You feel me?
That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? But shit, you know, besides that shit, you know, now as far as like the podcast and the music, you know what I'm saying? What y'all got plans on working on new music or what y'all got going on with that? You know what I'm saying? Like shit, that's just something y'all do or what? You know?
Oh, wait a minute.
Go ahead, T.
Okay, so we do have the song. So we have another single we're gonna push with another person, which will be out, or is out. But we're gonna do some videos as well. So we got that in the works. Okay, and then we got some performances coming up. So that's in the works.
Hey.
So you guys will be first to know when it's that time. I'll put it at that.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a nigga, like, hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm high. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
that's
for
good
real.
though. That's what's supposed to
No,
happen.
because like shit, normally I be sipping, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
today I'm like, I'm smoked, you know what I'm saying? Shit, cause like nigga,
Don't
I
switch
skipped
it
over
up,
everything.
man.
And my motherfucking shorts getting tight, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Nah, but shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so shit, nigga, cause like, nigga, I wanted to tell y'all niggas about, you know what I'm saying, like when it comes to this COVID shit, you know what I'm saying? Now,
What about that shit?
because like I wanted to talk about the employment and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, nigga, I was sitting up talking to my girl the other night, and I'm like, shit, you know, now everybody out here fucking hiring, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody out here hiring, like this shit crazy. Like I feel like COVID pretty much done got everybody to the point where they like, man, fuck these jobs.
Hell
and
yeah.
trying to work type shit. You know
And
what I'm saying?
like I told you, bro, like it's the benefits too, though. I mean,
Right.
the motherfuckers that get unemployment. I mean, and they get
Yeah, they
benefits
get way
extra
more
from
bread
the
being
government.
off,
you know what I'm saying?
But like shit, nigga, that shit kind of crazy. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody want to fucking work out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like shit, if you a nigga who ain't got no gig, man, go get you one because that shit easy now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we done spoke on that shit before, but I'm just like, shit, be thinking about the effects of that shit because, like, people don't really be giving a fuck about nothing but getting their products and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, when it come to these gigs and how COVID just shut down, you know what I'm saying? Like, people lost their jobs and, you know what I'm saying, they motherfucking kids was out of school. So, you know, you got to pick and choose of what you want to do. And, like, I was talking to my OG, like, she a nurse and shit. So, you know, I was talking to her about, you know, her and her department. You know what I'm saying? And how them doctors be getting on their ass because they ain't got enough beds for some of these patients. You know what I'm saying? But really all that shit is, it's like the hospitals is short-staffed. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like everybody out here trying to point a finger and blame the next motherfucker for it. So, you know, at the end of the day, like shit, the little motherfuckers on the bottom of the toilet pole, they don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, they ain't even paying niggas no bread and nothing
Hell
like
no.
that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of fuck with the COVID. You know what I'm saying? And let me stop saying the COVID like I'm a old ass nigga. The COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What you mean you fuck with the COVID though, G?
I mean, because like I said, shit, it seemed like COVID shit, you know, like it just opened some people's eyes, you know what I'm saying? Along with, you know, some of the other things that's going on. And while we speaking about shit, you know what I'm saying? Like they just made Juneteenth, I can't talk. Like I'm saying it fucked up, but they just made that a federal holiday.
June 10th.
Juneteenth. I think that's how it go, you know what I'm saying? But
Come on,
like,
folks, just go ahead.
yeah, they just made that shit a federal holiday and everything. And I know we was talking off mic a little bit about like how niggas felt about that.
I don't know, man. Shit, how y'all feel about that though?
You know, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. Okay, so how can I put this? I'm glad that we have it, but I hope it was done for the right reasons.
Well
Yeah.
said.
That's the best way I can put it.
I mean, that's really the only thing you can say about it. Cause I mean, like I said off mic, it ain't no purpose behind it. We ain't getting shit for it. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
just feel like why now? Like
I don't know, man.
I mean, we
like I said,
barely get MLK off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we get Black History Month, all that, but why?
I feel like, you know what? It
Why
ain't
now?
even about shit being off now. You know what I'm saying? Cause they passed that Asian hate bill. You
Right.
feel me? Like it's about putting shit in order. We've been marching. We've been doing all this shit for so long. Like I said, we don't get nowhere. We doing all
Everybody
this
else-
marching shit. What we doing,
Right.
bro?
Everybody else advancing.
Nothing, bro.
Like what?
Yeah.
See, it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's one of them things that they do.
Right,
See
but
what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but I agree with you though. If it's for the right reasons, I'm with it.
Yeah, and like I said, man, fuck it. Like, let niggas get a day off, man. You know what I'm saying? Another day off to celebrate, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that shit represents to them, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't know if that's the right step in the right direction or do that shit really even matter, you know what I'm saying? It's just the point that it was done, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, we still ain't getting certain respects. But then this is another interesting thing, because like I seen the nigga earlier, you know, and he was talking like in front of a PTA meeting or something, because, you know, they been talking about, you know, taking the racial talks out of everything. But he's a black dude, and he was saying like, you know, like he fear them teaching young black men or young white kids or whatever about it's a white man that's holding you back type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, the white man gonna keep you down and, you know, all this other goofy shit. So, you know, he feel like you shouldn't even teach that because he talking about he a doctor, you know what I'm saying, got 2 degrees and shit like that. So ain't nobody held him back. So why we preaching that shit to type of people, you know what I'm saying?
Where's the lie? Like,
Yeah. But shit, yeah. So, you know, I just be thinking about that type of shit, man. You know, like shit, at the end of the day, because I be feeling that way too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to stop teaching motherfuckers the same old same shit. Because, like, I don't be fucking with them slave movies and shit.
Yeah, you always say that
And,
shit,
like,
bro. You
niggas
always
is
say you
out here
get tired
doing
of that shit,
like,
bro.
Y'all got the pod.
It be on repeat, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all rapping. You know what I'm saying? We doing the pod. There's a lot of people doing entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? And like people out here living their lives, having fun. Every time you get on the gram or something, you know what I'm saying? People out here, they kicking it. They living life, and that shit is fun. You know what I'm saying? But then you also see the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, I just went on a little tangent right
No,
there.
it's
You know what I'm
good,
saying?
bro.
Oh, you
It's
good,
good.
you
I
good.
want to ask these ladies though. You know what I'm saying? Like I asked you before we got started. Like y'all got sons. You know what I'm saying? And like how it is though. How y'all feel raising them? You know what I'm saying? Just in the culture and everything that's going on now.
Yeah.
We
Man,
already
don't-
said that ain't shit happen.
And I put it like this. I like for my son to be aware of what's going on, what the history is, but then also let him know, like, he got to be the fucking best. I don't give a fuck what you do. Like, and I don't mean, like, to the point to where, like, he's not confident in what he's doing. I'm like, I want you to be the best at what it is you want to do. And he knows what he wants to do, because you think about it, all of us knew what we wanted to do when we were young. We just didn't, you know, probably see it as like something happening, or we went someplace else and then somehow we ended right back to it. That's how I feel like it happened. So, you know, with that being said, I try to encourage him to learn as much as he can and ask questions, because I don't want him to find out by happenstance, if that makes sense, you know? And he's young on top of that. So even with, like, you know, the whole thing with the holiday, like, my biggest belief with anything regarding the Black American race is that first, let's go back through history correctly, go and pull up the source records, find out who has our land, and let's go ahead and take that back. Okay, we need that. And just so y'all know, that's my government last name, so I feel like I'm just due anyway. Second thing, okay, I feel like we also need to get paid back due all the estates and finances and accounts that have been passed on generation to generation that was founded off of our backs. And everybody got a family they can trace it to. So I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. You feel me?
Like-
But you know what?
Go ahead,
I think that's the thing that's fucked up though about black people, is that a lot of people can't trace that though. Trace back to their race.
I know, because they hiding it.
You feel me? You see what I'm saying?
Because they hiding
somebody
it.
got
It'd be
some
good
records somewhere.
It'd be good to know what the fuck our grandfather said and what you said. Go back and get us what we had. I wish we
Yeah, 'cause
could go back.
It's a record of everything. They got paperwork.
Yeah,
They got records.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Somewhere.
saying? Because they keep records. That's how they keep record of the money.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's how they keep record
Yeah.
of the
Shit,
land.
everything.
Yeah.
going
Everything.
I've done some tracing back. Like, things may have switched hands like 5, 6, 7 times, but
Yeah.
you can trace it.
Right.
You just gotta find the right stuff. That's,
Right.
You know, I'm gonna leave it
for
at
sure,
that.
for sure. Like,
That's
man,
why
I was
be
watching some
thinking-
shit.
Nah, that's why I be thinking like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when it come to that type of shit, man, just that's why I be like, stop talking about certain things. It's good to know the history and where you came from and things of that nature. But at the same time, like, what we building now? You know what I'm saying? Because
We
like,
gonna be history someday.
yeah.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, create that new history, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was feeling kind of what Buddy was saying, because it's just like, yeah, you could teach your kids this, but teach them what they can do, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, like, it's people out here doing this shit. Like, motherfuckers ain't got to stop making the excuses and, you know, things of that nature to, you know, kind of sort of have a pity party, you know what I'm saying? Shit, but, like, at the same time, all that other shit behind the scenes does exist, but like shit, hey, fuck it, like shit. If they ain't gonna give it to you, you gotta take some shit. So that's the form of just starting your own business. You know what I'm saying? Like doing something like that or anything, just contributing to something. You know what I'm saying? And taking care of y'all foundation. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel. Like simple as that. Easier said than done, because everybody got vices and things of that nature. So yeah, it is what it is.
I just feel like, everybody is doing what they can. This is how I just personally feel, because I feel like it's for me. Everybody's doing what they personally can to get themselves to a certain place to where they can do things how they want to really make some movement and push in the community. That's how I look at it. Like, even with this show right now, like, it's one step at a time just by us talking about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it's about. It's got to be a conversation. It's got to be, consistent among everybody. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got to be on the same page. That's what it is. And it's not that we can't do it. It's just that we got to keep doing it.
Yeah, I feel like we should all be able to be comfortable enough to talk to each other. You know what I mean? Because the only way we're going to get through this is if we have these conversations. We need to talk about this. As much as it hurts, as much as if you feel some type of way, we got to talk about it, because if we don't, how we going to break the ice? How we going to start to, try to see other people's opinions about what's going on? You know what I mean? And, everything will be copacetic.
Straight.
So now when you talking about talk to each other, like how well y'all know each other? You know what I'm saying? Like how long y'all been rocking with one another? You know what I'm saying? And like shit, and especially by y'all being cool. I don't know how well y'all cool, but
It's
at the
my
same
soul
time,
sister. That's
like
all
shit,
I'm
how do
saying.
y'all
She said it right. She said it right.
Yeah,
It's my
like
soul
how do y'all
sister.
have
You don't
to
meet
do a business?
soul sisters, okay?
Like,
That's the
because
vibe I'm
like
getting.
Yeah,
it was just so crazy. Like, we knew of each other for a minute, but at the same time, it wasn't like an intentional thing. Like, let's just force a friendship. Like, our friendship happened so naturally, and it blossomed and it grew into what we are today. And we understand each other very well.
Yes, 100.
How does all that translate into doing business? You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I feel like it helps us learn more about each other.
Do?
It really does.
Hey,
It do.
I want to get
And
into
I'm
that
happy because
Yeah.
I feel like if we didn't go into business with each other, we wouldn't have, figured out things about ourselves that we really should have figured out.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like
agree.
me, you know what I'm saying? And my, things that I do, my quirks, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa, and how we work together and how we, smooth things out. Like, we don't let, like, nothing really get the best of us, especially when it comes to the business. And that's really, like, where I feel like we both have our both head on our shoulders, because no matter what happens, if it's the business, that comes first. You feel me? Like, no matter what happens. So, like, it's been
we get it
awesome.
done.
Like, we
We
get shit done.
Have fun.
Yeah, so I want to
It's been
ask y'all
awesome.
about that though. You know what I'm saying? Due to y'all, being close in business too. So where y'all think go wrong? You know what I'm saying? Mixing that family and that friendship with business. You know what I'm saying? What you think go wrong with that?
I don't know. I just think it's more like our schedules conflict
Yeah, that's
a lot.
what I was gonna say. Like, it's just not
You
enough
know what
time
I'm
in the
saying?
day.
Right.
Really,
Now, you know what I'm
like-
saying? If it don't even relate to y'all, just just necessary, just y'all opinion on it. What y'all think?
Well, I mean, it's
having
been,
friendships go wrong in that business.
how friendships can go wrong.
Yeah.
Not
say-
being understanding.
Yeah, and if you don't communicate,
You need a balance.
yeah.
If you don't communicate and put action, you can't complain about the outcome. You have to do both. You can't just do one. You can't just do the action without the communication. You can't do the communication without the action. That's what I learned from.
And you
know
gotta
what I'm
be,
saying?
You gotta be honest and straighthtforward. And I
Right.
think we're always like honest and
Yeah,
straightforward.
no matter
with each
how
other,
fucked up it sounds.
No, it's just it's
Just
called
be honest.
accountability. Accountability. That's what we preach on.
Yeah.
Accountability. You feel me?
Yeah,
Back
but
to
we
what I
got
said
that
episode.
understanding. Like
Yeah.
we really been talking about this for years, a very, very long time.
Yeah, because like we understand each other, so it's like we always know like we're never against each other. Like it may
Yeah.
be something like one of us may like, okay, I need this, or maybe this is wrong, or like, okay, what's going on with this? But at the same time, it's not because it's coming from a bad place. It's
Right.
because like we business minded. Ain't no feelings in this.
Right.
You know
It's
what
just
I'm
the care
saying?
y'all got for each other.
And
You
if-
feel me?
Look,
Yeah,
and
we,
then-
we respect each other
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
We
And
love
if
sure.
you
each other.
do
For
get
sure.
heated,
For
we
sure.
just come back to it. Like we don't like we like say our pieces, but we won't like sit there and like tear each other down because
Yeah.
we both are queens. You feel me? We
Mhm.
both deserve to do what we do. We both, you know what I'm saying? We both worked hard. You know what I'm saying? So in that respect, especially in business, and I'm big on business integrity. You know what I'm saying? Always respect the other person's boundaries and you know what I'm saying, whatever they talking about. Even if you don't want to hear it,
Right.
you gotta listen because
Accountability.
it has
Accountability.
something to do
And like
with
you
what
said, though,
you're doing.
respect too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have respect
That's
in
the main
friendships
thing.
and business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that shit ain't gonna work. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not. And just knowing when to cut the cord. Just
Yeah.
hey, all right, I see it's getting too heated. Let's just come back to this. You feel me? I still fuck with you. Just you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're
But I just, you know what I'm saying? But I just gotta, you know, I gotta calm down because now I'm letting my ego go into what is bigger than me. Because at the end of the day, this shit is bigger than all of us. You feel me? We trying to accomplish something here. So if you let that get bigger than what you doing, then you a goofy motherfucker. You feel me? You a goofy motherfucker if you let that shit happen, bro. I'm just saying.
No, that's the truth though. You feel me?
So-
I feel like what y'all got though, that shit important though. You know what I'm saying? That love that y'all got, it seems like y'all care for each other though, and y'all balanced though. You know,
There's a lot of that shit missing nowadays. You know
I
what I'm
always
saying?
want to
That's
see
true.
her at her best. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up.
I've
And
seen,
vice versa.
I've seen
Yeah.
her in highs and lows in between.
Yep.
So it's like I want to see her go as high as she can, and I know she wants the same for me.
Same
so it's
here.
like it motivates me to want to motivate her, and vice
Yep.
versa. You get what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
My
love.
God, she's my motivation. Like for real. Don't get me to talking like I'm for real, but like I feel like I'm just blessed to even like come to have like a soul sister because I have a sister, but you know she live overseas. I'm half Belizean or whatever.
okay.
So I don't really get to see my real sister. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have somebody that at least I could be open and honest with. You know, we are in business too. You know what I mean? And that goes hand in hand. Like, you know what I mean? Like you have to have some type of kind of deep relationship to understand the other person about money. You know what I mean? And about business and what they trying to do to even try to see their vision. Because sometimes you can get so tunnel vision with your own vision, you forget that sometimes, you know what I'm saying, another person's vision is, you know what I'm saying, contributing or, you know what I'm saying, is making shit bigger because it ain't about us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the man that you just have to have. Like, you have to just realize, like, it's kind of like having a baby, I guess, you know. It's not about me no more. You know what I'm saying? It's about what I'm bringing into this world to make a difference. You know, and
Y'all both look at the bigger picture, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you got to. You can't let that little shit just get you off your rocker. Like, you just gotta, if you gotta calm down, because we human. We all have emotions. We all feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't like what the fuck you said. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm a bull, so it's like, I be hot-headed.
That's that Taurus in
You
you.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, but I gotta realize, hey, I gotta have that discipline too. You know, if you gotta do other shit to discipline yourself, like I rap, so when I get fucking mad or like too sad, I just smoke a blunt and then I rap. You know what I'm saying? And I just make music, and it really helps me get all of that shit out. Cause sometimes talking about it, and sometimes being around people or being by yourself, don't get that extra energy out that you need to get out. You feel me? I mean, besides having sex too, but you know, but everybody can't have sex all the time. You know what I mean? Everybody can't do what everybody do all the time. So, you know, you gotta just find what make you vibe out. You know what I'm saying? So you'll just, you feel me, be 100.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's
So shit, with
because
all
you can't
that
fuck
being
that
said,
shit up. You can't.
What's the most important thing to y'all? You know what I'm saying, as far as y'all, like y'all careers and, you know, where y'all see yourselves in like the next 5 years? Like, and what's the most important thing to y'all with this goal that y'all trying to accomplish?
Well, if I should say so myself, you know, I'm gonna be a multi-award-winning artist. I'm just gonna put that out there, okay?
Claim it.
Speak that shit.
Speak that shit into existence.
Oscar nominee, probably winner. You know what I'm saying? Throw that out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Pop collar one time. I ain't got no collar though. But yes. But no, that's really what I see for myself because I know like my talent, and I know where I'm going with it, and I know the kind of people that I'm like seeing myself become connected to. So I'm like, okay, yep. We doing this. Let's go. Like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is it. Like, let's do this. And
I'm
then,
down.
you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, like, as far as, like, business and everything, too, like, with the way we're going with that, like, it's going to get so much recognition and it's going to grow. And we're going to have, like, the most massive network you've ever seen. Just going to put it like
We're going
that.
to be the first legal go-to guys for every fucking thing. One stop. Motherfucking shop. What you want to see some podcasts about weed, we got that shit. You want to see some skits, you want to see all that shit, we got all that shit. Then we got music motherfuckers over here with the man. We look, just watch. It's just gonna be something that's gonna be wonderful.
It's for the culture. Okay?
You know what I'm saying? You know,
I like that y'all on y'all shit and y'all doing that shit together though. Seem like y'all doing shit, I don't know, individually, but y'all grinding together though. It's gonna feel good when y'all make it together for sure.
Yeah,
I'm so excited. I'm like, we gonna pop some champagne, girl.
hell yeah.
All right, like shit, look, I'm gonna tone it down a little bit. Well, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I was saying something where homie, you know what I'm saying? He flew Shorty out, you know what I'm saying? Flew Shorty out to his state.
I saw that.
Yeah, you saw this, you know what I'm saying? So like, motherfucker get a message talking about, I'm so sorry, I just checked in 30 minutes ago. My phone was charging because it's dead. I'm getting out of the shower now. You know what I'm saying? He like, bet, I'm on my way to see you. She like, huh? Fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? So he like, what you mean, huh? I'm on my way to hang out with you. Is that an issue? You know what I'm saying? So shorty, she respond like, hang on. You know what I'm saying? Hang out in what way? You know what I'm saying? And he like, man, we've been talking for 5.5 months. I flew you out here and got you a hotel. I want to see you, babe. Why you acting brand new? And she like, it's late. I don't want company tonight is all. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying is, you know, like, who you think bogus in that situation?
And at the end, to add context to that shit, he told her ass, you checking out tomorrow. And I want my $900 back
And he
then.
blocked her. You know what I'm saying? Shit, she like,
I
you
feel
blocked
like-
me. I
I
ain't
feel
got
like
no
he
way
was
back to
right.
the crib.
I feel like he was right.
Yeah.
I feel
Hell
like
yeah, though. If I
Like-
flew you out
First of all, if I spent my fucking money on you,
on the G,
you knew what the fuck it was when you
Hell
flew out
yeah.
here. So you better just go with the flow.
bitch, what you talking about? You tired. Bitch, I'm tired too. I'm trying to come over there and lay down. Fuck
That's
is
what
that
I'm
about?
saying.
Bitch, I don't-
Like,
they
why
don't
do
lay
people
down.
do that?
Who do that though?
I feel
On
like
G.
that whole situation goofy.
Yeah, she goofy. And then don't try to text him talking about why you trying to do this to me and all. No, don't reach out to me now, G. Bitch, check out tomorrow.
Like,
That's
I
a
don't
whole
know why Buddy
scam.
did that shit in the first
I mean,
fucking
shit,
place,
bro,
you know
she
what
was
I'm saying?
feeling. I
Like,
mean,
I don't know
I
why
don't know.
niggas be this
I don't
goofy,
know.
man. Like, shit, motherfucker, he said he knew Shorty
Why
for
that bitch
5.5
broke, too?
months. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, she was finessing.
They
like,
said they
but
was
see,
sexing and
like,
shit.
that shit be crazy because, like, shit, a lot of these motherfuckers do be broke. 'Cause,
Pussy,
like,
bro. I tell you, niggas do a lot of shit for pussy, G. That was the most. That's what. Before he hit ass, I'm trying to come hang out.
And she like, what you mean? Nah, you can't hang
I'm trying
out.
to come fuck. Stop
I don't
playing
want.
with me.
I don't want anybody
That
in my
motherfucker say,
hotel
we
room
friends.
tonight.
Fuck you talking about, bitch. You
I'm
could have stayed at home
tired.
if you just wanted some time by yourself. Shit.
I'm really tired. I
But
just
say,
got out
like,
the
you know,
shower.
but they'll be saying shit like, I think we moving too fast. Let's just be friends and all that. But like, shit, okay, well, we should have been friends before you asked me for that money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
shit.
wait, hold on. You can't say that she asked. What if he offered?
Right.
And see, I was gonna say, now what if she just didn't feel comfortable with him in the room, and then she wanted to see if he was gonna take her like out somewhere?
Nah, like, see, nah, like, see, now, look,
Okay.
like, first of all,
So you
like,
want to see? She
let
want to
me-
see how this nigga is.
Let's do the
Yeah,
first.
you know
Just
what I'm
on a
saying?
date.
Yeah.
Then we can go back. Oh no.
Let's get to the.
You want to?
She
You
don't
want
wanna
to?
See,
be-
now you, man, you
That-
divine that a little different
I don't
now.
know, bro. Cause it seemed
Now-
like shit. He ain't met a bitch before or something like that. That seemed like that's what it is. And she
We
trying
need
to
to-
meet the nigga, see how it is. You feel me? To come
We
back
need
to the
to
room.
figure out what happened, what the conversation was.
Yeah.
Like, look, I look at it like
I don't know.
this.
If I fly
Like,
you out, you know, you fucking.
I just
that's the
feel
thing,
like
like,
that.
I
Like,
think
why?
that's
Why else would a nigga not fly you out? Why else would a nigga fly you out? I don't know.
But see, that's the part of the issue right there
what I'm saying.
because
It's just
a
like, that's
woman,
what I'm saying.
it's like a
let's
woman
make it
shouldn't
clear.
have to feel
5
like
months?
that though.
I mean,
Like, let's
you
make it clear.
fucking.
Like, let's make it clear. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. You know, you can't just assume that you gonna get
Yes,
some
you
ass.
can.
You know
Why
what I'm saying?
not?
Nah, but listen,
Nah, you
like, it
can't.
depends on the situation.
But if we
because-
talking and we
Okay.
up all night, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Especially
But
on some
see, I
late
feel
nights,
like
we
I
grown.
said, the
I feel like that's
conversation.
why a lot of young ladies just be going with it because they feel like that's what's expected, not because it's something they really want to do.
Yeah, okay,
You know what I'm
I can
saying?
understand that. Now, we ain't saying, don't let a nigga force
I
you
just
to
feel
fuck
like
you.
if
Right.
it's
And
5
that's
months,
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the only
We ain't
thing
trying to
I'm
say.
saying. It's
5
just like,
months is not a
you
long
can't-
time to know a
You can't
person.
come
Understand,
off
bro.
thirsty. You know what I'm
It
saying?
ain't.
Like, you can't come off thirsty and you can't be too aggressive. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And like you
Like,
said,
it-
5
it
and a
gotta
half
be
months.
there.
I'm
It
just
gotta be
saying
there.
that's not a
Long
long
distance.
time.
What's
Like,
the
that's
intention,
not a
though,
long
bro?
time.
Like, what's the intention, though? You feel me? Like, what we talked about? What's the plan leading up to this shit?
Oh,
You
see,
feel
look,
me? Like,
look, I ain't arguing against the situation at all.
First
Like,
of all-
because Shorty was definitely out
That's
here
why I say it's
finessing.
all goofy.
You know what I'm saying?
All
Like, so,
goofy.
like,
I
don't
want to
get
know
it
the
fucked up, but
conversation.
I'm
I
just
can't
saying.
say. I don't know.
Like, cause they only known each other for 5.5 months.
That's
Buddy
what I'm-
said
what are
he
you
done
doing in
spent
5 months?
1,000,
yeah,
you know
but you know
for her
what,
to
though?
fly out.
What you
Now,
doing
if
in
he
5
flew
months?
out and it's on some late night shit, she had a late flight, she want to lay down.
That's what I'm
What you
saying.
doing
Like,
in
Get to the
5
more.
months?
What you
What you doing in 5 months?
It seems
But
like
it's-
they been
Not
on some
flying
long
you out.
distance
But
shit.
it's a long
What
distance.
you
It's a
doing?
long
Yeah,
distance
that's what I'm
relationship.
saying. It's a long distance
feel me?
relationship, so it's like,
Right.
that's probably not
That
gonna work
makes it even
anyway.
worse.
We FaceTiming.
Kiss me through the phone.
I'm
ass
just
nigga.
saying.
Dudes in a message
You
said,
know he
like,
wasn't just talking
they
about,
was
oh
texting
yeah,
and shit.
as my cool friend right now.
Like
You
I
feel me?
said,
I'm gonna
but
fly
you
you
know,
out.
but see, that's how you know it's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Send me
ain't
some
gotta
pictures
know.
of you.
'Cause like I said, Shorty
Come on.
said, like, nah, we cool, and you know what I'm saying? We just friends, and you know,
But she
like,
should have said that friend shit.
that's what I'm saying.
She could have said,
let me
like,
know
I'm
that
just,
shit.
let me
Like,
lay down, I can see you in the morning type shit.
but
You
see-
feel me? If that's what
but
you're
see,
trying to do.
my whole thing is, it's just like, shit, nigga, that's our fault, bro.
Her
Like, them
phone
niggas
was
fuck-
off.
Giving motherfuckers too much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I ain't flying no bitch out.
Shit, like, matter of fact, let me ask y'all this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Have
my
y'all ever
God.
had a nigga that y'all just smoke with? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all y'all use a nigga for. Like, y'all ain't
Say
really
you.
fuck with him. You might have known that he might have liked y'all a little bit, but you just like, I just want to smoke with you. Motherfucker, like, that's it.
Friend zone.
You know what? I can't recall any guy, male friend I've had like that. Like we actually friends, and I like smoke with him. You know what I'm saying? But
That's what Ocean Spray is about, actually.
yeah,
Everybody think it's about sex, and no, it's not. It's
yeah.
about a smoke buddy.
Because it's like if that's the case,
Pearl-
if that's what it
Shit, I
is,
ain't
Keep it a
I'm
master.
I'm not going back to smoke with you. Like I don't want to be around you. I don't.
Y'all
I know
the
that's
dumb
what
ones.
you
Y'all don't
want.
fuck with everybody,
I'm not.
but
I'm
you
not
know.
giving you false flags. Okay,
Okay.
at all. Like no.
But you know,
You
niggas,
said that song's about a smoke buddy. I thought it was like on some like we just chilling. Me on
It
some
is
vibe
like
and
it
tryna-
ain't no like real
Yeah.
connection.
that's
You
the
know what
same
I'm
thing
saying?
I
It's
got
just.
from it.
But I just really like your weed. Take me to go get some weed. Take me to your weed. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Take me to the weed man so I can get some
Right.
good shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like anything like sexual. Like,
Right. I feel you.
you know what I'm saying? So it's really a smoker song.
Right. So I mean, when like the friends and shit that y'all do have though, like males, like niggas, they approach y'all right so you got a friend zone they ass.
I mean, motherfuckers joke, but I mean, I feel like that's a part of nature. A motherfucker gonna joke, but as long as it ain't no
Aggressive.
hanky going on.
Yeah.
I mean, and as long as like it's a joke, like not every time, all the time, every day, because then that's gonna make me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like cool shit.
Yeah.
Change that energy up to some, hey, let me motivate you. You know what I'm saying? What you doing with your business? Get into some shit that I like. I feel like that's a real friend. You actually care about what I got going on. So,
That's real shit. Yeah, I mean that's it. And then not a nigga trying to get on that with you every day.
Shit, y'all single? Y'all
was gonna
single out
say,
here? Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
no.
So they just really need friends, man. Ain't none of that other shit, man. Just come and smoke.
Yeah, because me and my male friends, like, we crack jokes on each other. Like,
Like, let me get,
Right.
Now, I got a
Get
question
high.
for y'all.
Jokes, and
Like,
then
I
we
got a
get
question
high.
for y'all.
Well,
Since y'all both got somebody,
right. I
you know
want
what
to
I'm
ask
saying?
something too.
Like, how is that with having somebody in y'all male friends? You
Right,
know
like
what I'm
new
saying?
friends. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no new friend.
like that, I told
Yeah,
like,
like
Fuck you talking about? Hey,
Like the cuz for like
don't really
you got a
have
lady,
any
bro.
new,
Like you don't want your lady come on and be like, yeah, we was out. Yeah, there's this nigga Kevin I just met. Who the fuck is Kevin?
Well, I would say
He cool.
like
You feel me? He cool. I'm telling you this cool shit. You come here and tell a nigga cool. You feel me? That's just how I feel, bro. So
I was like the
I
only
agree.
guys like I will probably smoke with. Well, like, it's like people I'm doing business with, like
Yeah.
just like how we smoked, or
That's just
like
some
you
cool
know what
shit.
I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying. If I did some footage, we smoking. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the footage, like it ain't really. I don't really have like a bestie.
Right, nigga ain't
You know
calling
what
you
I'm
on some what you
saying?
doing type shit.
Right.
Like you feel
Like
me?
I don't really have, you know what I'm saying, but that's okay with me. Like I'm good.
Mm.
You know, I'm happy right now. You feel me? I'm
Right.
straight.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Like I see my male friends occasionally, or like when they in town, because some of them live
Right.
like in different places, and I mean from there it's just like we catching up, we making connections, and we
Right.
getting hot.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that's it.
somebody
Yeah.
going with me to the studio, like that's that's how it goes. Yep. So and even still, so it's like there's nobody really ever like coming by frequently or anything like that. Most times we trying to go out somewhere because most times we all been working, so we been inside. You know what I'm saying? We
yeah.
ain't been outside just kicking it.
Enjoy
We putting
that
in some
time.
work, so we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
kick it. So
Doing something, yeah.
yeah. So that's how that
That's the
goes.
truth though. I
And
feel
then-
that though.
And I
feel
feel
that.
like, I feel like you shouldn't, in anything you do, I feel like you shouldn't be with a person that can't respect or understand what you're doing and be supportive of it. I feel like, that's where a lot of shit clash. And then sometimes jealousy, I never even imagined that being a thing. But,
Man.
niggas can be jealous of their bitches. No offense.
Yes.
Not to call bitches, but you know what
No,
I'm saying?
I mean it's just the fact that she got something going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She always on the go type shit. Like you said, motherfuckers just get jealous.
Yep. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah. Insecure too. That's when that insecure shit pop in
Yes.
after that. You know what I'm
Can't
saying?
fuck with none of this shit.
I feel
No,
like if
bro.
you got a real man, then y'all can talk that out and he'll be straight. Then he'll either do one or two things. He'll give up on you or he'll get on your level.
Shit, support you though.
Shit,
Well,
I
nigga just
look
do
at
his
it
own
like-
shit.
I
You know
look
what
at it like
I'm saying?
shit. If you ain't giving
Like,
a
you
motherfucker
feel
a
me?
reason
Yeah.
to do shit,
All right, let me better
got shit to
myself.
worry about.
I would love to influence somebody that be like, damn, let me look at myself. Not even in a bad way, but be like, damn, let me make sure I get my shit together.
No,
You
no,
know what
I
I'm
feel like
saying?
that's what it's
but
about, though.
that's
You
good
should be-
motivation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Growing
saying?
together, yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to be with nobody that you feel like you should be stuck with, bro. I feel like then you stuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't, motherfucker ain't motivating you.
Yeah.
You ain't doing shit. Everybody just sitting around. Hey, we get high. I don't want to just feel like I'm sitting around getting high.
Yeah, and
They in the spot for that.
let me tell you,
Damn.
man. I'm gonna put it like this: like I understand that to a T because that's a depressing experience.
Yeah.
To be with somebody and you feel like you're not growing. Not only are you not growing, but you're going backwards.
Yeah.
Like that shit is uncomfortable.
Some people block you, man. They energy. You feel me? But they here for a lesson though. So I always
Oh,
understand
yeah.
that for sure. You
And
know what I'm saying?
it's okay. I appreciate it because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even be sitting here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Man,
So,
for real.
I
So that
appreciate
seemed
it.
like that situation kind of motivated you to kind of get off your ass. No disrespect.
I mean, it's not that it was that. It's just like when you got people attached to you and y'all supposed to be like attached
Right.
to each other doing this, and you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Yeah.
carry everything
Yeah.
and everybody and all of what's required. You can't do that by
Yeah.
yourself, especially not with a baby, especially not with a kid. You know what I'm saying? So
But see, a lot of
Like,
niggas be
that's
looking
what-
for their lady to be their mama too, man.
Yeah, but see, like, bro, that's also like how we was talking last week. Like, shit, if a motherfucker, if your spouse or, you know what I'm saying, the nigga you with or the girl you with, they pick up a habit, you like, shit, you gonna look out for a motherfucker. You know
I
what I'm
said,
saying? Like,
we said that motherfucker, you know, if your lady start doing crack, he said he putting her out, folks.
yeah, you know what I'm
First
saying?
of all, that's too toxic, and y'all not even supposed to be in a relationship because even inkling
See-
of a motherfucker trying to do crack, like, no, we finna take you to rehab. You ain't even do it yet.
I said,
You know
I
what
said,
I'm
I'll take
saying?
the
Like-
rehab twice. I won't be with her, but if we got kids, then I'll do it for the sake of the kid. But I don't gotta be with her for bro. I do it for on G.
That ain't real love, man.
That ain't.
Now,
I
let me ask
don't
you
know
this.
how folks see a crackhead.
let me ask you this: what if
Did you let her get like that?
I didn't. Shit, she picked up this habit somewhere. I ain't smoking crack. Shit. See, the crackhead in this bitch.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, shit, because that shit
I
gonna
feel
throw
like-
everything off, bro. Like,
I just feel like you should know, like, when something is off.
Yeah. Yeah, you should.
If she really loved him, then when she had that thought to smoke crack, she would have said something
yeah,
No.
about smoking crack.
yeah.
No, I don't know why you
You would've
just
felt
bust
that
out doing
shit.
that.
Bro, all I'm saying, like, shit, fuck all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like you taking a lot of shit out of everything with that selfish-ass behavior, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit like that can't be tolerated. But it's easier said than done because, ain't nobody going through that shit, at least not that I know of. And it's just like shit. So it's just like, man, fuck it. What you gonna do in them situations? But me personally, I feel like I can't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's way more important shit going on.
Yeah, like you said, though, bro, that I agree with you. That shit do stop your energy, though. You invest so much energy in trying to help a motherfucker.
You'll fuck
You ain't really
around.
worried about what you got going on.
Fuck around
And
and
that's
lose
for
your
sure,
energy,
for
nigga.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? You can't carry, like she said, you can't carry everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I do agree with that.
Shit gonna weigh
Feel
you
me?
down, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
And
sure.
they steady weighing you down, it's gonna put you down, and they gonna fuck around and beat back up, you know what I'm saying, somehow.
Man, fuck that.
I ain't fucking with it, you know what I'm saying, at all. Like, like shit, before we start, getting to the bitch ass nigga of the week, like, Suki, what's shorty name? Sukiana the GOAT or something on Instagram?
Oh, shit.
She said the wax lady be out here eating coochie for $20.
Yeah, she said an extra 20. You tip her extra 20, the wax lady be eating pussy.
Stop it. No.
Straight up. That's what be
Sukiana.
going on in the wax.
No.
I don't
I've
know.
never gone to a wax
Me neither.
place. I feel some kind of way. It's like I feel like, it might be great because this will just last for as long as I need it to. But at the same time, it's like I don't know how I feel about somebody yanking shit off of me in areas like that, So I'm on that fence. But it's like I feel like things I found out about doing work just fine, and I don't have to,
Facts. Like I'm not.
I could just leave it alone at that.
My vagina is. I feel like it's very special, and I don't take it for granted, and I don't play with her because she creates people. You know what I'm saying? And that's some real ass shit. Like I feel like that's the most wonderful shit that is ever in life. You know what I mean? So I want to protect her. I want to make sure that she good because this is something very special. This create legacies. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people sleep on women because, how they look or feel, whatever. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If you can have a baby or, if you have womanly or if you are a woman, like, that's something to be proud of. Just like a man. You know what I'm saying? A man is very special as well. We both have a place in the world, so...
Yeah,
I
speaking of that,
don't know why I got
like how you
serious,
put- I
but
like how you
I
put it.
can't, you know what I mean? Can't disrespect the P, you feel me?
Yeah.
Gotta dedicate to the P, you feel me?
Exactly.
And a lot of people just trash, you know what I'm saying? Vagina and all that shit, but I can't do that shit. Like, I feel like we here for a reason. We here to do something, so,
yeah, man.
I know I'm a little deep.
Like, with all that being said, shit, nigga, like, we tweak it like that's how, look.
What?
Happy Father's Day, nigga.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Happy Father's Day.
Like, shit,
I
nah,
forget.
like, it's
We don't
Father's
need
Day
to do that,
weekend
bro.
and shit. Like I said,
Happy
shit, I'm
Father's
high.
Day.
Thank y'all.
Because, like I said, shit, I just jumped straight to the episode because we've been sitting here, you know what I'm saying, for a minute trying to get shit going, you know what I'm saying, running behind and everything. So, you know what I'm saying, that shit threw me off because that was supposed to have been the first thing to say, you know what I'm
Father's Day.
saying, tomorrow's Father's Day, by the time
No,
y'all
nigga.
hear this,
Yeah,
it'll be after the fact.
No, nigga,
You know?
it's Sunday, nigga. Today Friday.
Today Friday. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a
nigga,
day ahead,
yeah.
so shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, either way it go, it ain't happened yet. So shit, yeah, 2 days is Father's Day. And like I wanted to talk about that shit a little minute, you know what I'm saying? Just for the simple fact that, it is Father's Day. And me and you both, we fathers. Like I'm pretty sure y'all had fathers. I don't know if they was in y'all lives or not, but shit, y'all here for that reason. And like the only thing I want to say about that shit is, like, nigga, I forgot it was coming up.
Me too.
Like
Me
I be
too, I
like,
ain't gonna
shit,
lie.
nigga. Like I don't be fucking with all them holidays.
Me too.
and
But
shit.
you know what? My daughter be into that, though. So she been coming up with shit, you know what I'm saying? Keep asking, what you want for Father's Day, Dad? My daughter 8, you know what I'm saying? So she
Oh, you getting all the gifts.
Yeah, so
All the
that's how I
pictures.
do it, you know.
Everything
Motherfuckers
she
bad.
made going straight to dad.
Yeah.
They been asking me what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm just trying to chill, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been boring lately, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, nigga, I don't like to do too much, man. I just got other shit on my head, so I want to chill, kick it with my babies, do something with their ass. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, like that's about it. Like you ain't really, and I'm a bad nigga to buy a gift for. Like I'm shit. Cause I be like, I don't give a fuck, but then sometimes you give me some shit I don't want. I'll be like, man, like.
I won't say, but you know what though, bro? Ain't nothing wrong with asking for shit. You feel me?
Right. Hey, you know what?
For shit on phone them. They
you can always
for
ask for money. Shoot, be like, hey, if y'all want to give me something, give me money, gift card somewhere that I like, or you know what I'm saying. Just tell motherfuckers what you want. You feel me?
Alone, you know what
That's
Cause
it.
I can't go wrong with no cologne. Give me some cologne. You feel me?
See,
cologne.
just tell them what you want.
Motherfucker
mess up every time.
Like, shit, nigga, hey, I ain't seen no commercial, you know what I'm saying, for the 25% off nowhere or nothing. Father's Day sale, like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You don't get that
like,
shit.
Trash y'all holidays
What
so
the fuck
bad.
niggas want? What the fuck type of shit we want, fuck?
Shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't ask me for no money. Like,
Well, but they got sale on other shit though. You gotta think, but they got sale on grills,
You know what?
shit like that.
all
too.
shit for you to
Low-key,
do.
I think
You
he's
feel
on.
me?
I think you're on to
Hardware
something too.
shit.
Like, because I really think he's right. I think in most cases, a lot of fathers, like, they really do just want to be left alone in a sense of, like, just a day, like, nobody needs them for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody asks for anything. Nobody's telling them, no, they got to do
Hey,
this
that's
first.
what it's about though. Hey, that's what it's about. Hey, I do
They can
feel like
just
that on
do
Father's
what they
Day.
wanna
though,
do.
you know what I'm saying?
What niggas
But
end
even
up
if you
doing?
with the family though, you know what I'm
What
saying?
niggas
Like
end
me.
up doing,
They
nigga?
just
You
wanna
end up on the
chill.
grill,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah, you chilling though. But you like she said though, you don't motherfuckers
Hey,
ain't
Bob.
asking you for shit though. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like that on Father's Day.
Like, you just do
You know what I'm
what
saying?
you
My
wanna
girl,
do that
my
day.
daughter, they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't try to fuck with me. They try to give me what I need. You feel me?
Right.
That little time, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I fuck with it though.
Right.
So I think and father
up.
agree with that. And father, you know what I'm saying? I want some time by myself for a little minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need that. Like, don't ask me shit. Like, and I be like, shit, nigga, how motherfucking nigga who got a woman, wife or whoever, you know what I'm saying, in the crib and she a stay at home mom, that nigga bring in all the bread. Like, that shit'll kind of kill me. Like, shit,
Right.
like, you buying me a gift with my own money? Like, shit, you might as well just give me what I want. Take shit.
Damn.
Like, that's
Might as
crazy.
well
Like,
just get-
you know, it's just like even with the kids, like you get them a couple dollars, we like, here, go do something. Hey, go get your mama something, you know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever the case is. It's just like, yeah, you know you done gave them the bread, but it's still the fact that motherfucker actually got to do the picking. You know what I'm saying? Put a little thought into that shit. But, you know, anyway, you know what I'm saying?
That's what make it fun though for the kids though.
You know what? I
So
have
they
a
can think for
question.
themselves.
What's
You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for you
Yeah.
guys with that. Like, speaking of like giving gifts and stuff, like, I gotta ask this. Like, what are y'all's idea of an actual gift? Like, when you have to give a gift to someone, like
Me,
When we
I
have to
do usually
give
go.
to someone? Or
Yeah,
when we
I used to go.
receive?
I go
When
with
you got
jewelry. You know what I'm
jewelry,
saying?
okay.
Can't never go wrong with jewelry, perfume. You know what I'm saying? I don't really do clothes too much. Probably some shoes, but yeah,
okay.
yeah, shoes, jewelry for sure. You can't never go wrong with jewelry, bro.
No, you can't
Like
go
a
wrong
chain
with
or
jewelry.
something, or like a
Anything,
watch or
necklace,
some
bracelet,
shit.
Bracelet, get
Oh,
her set. You feel me?
okay.
Get some earrings and some
Shit,
bracelets.
depending on how long y'all been together, engagement ring, you know
Shit
what I'm
like
saying?
that, bro.
Shit like that.
Can't ever go wrong with
depending
that.
on
How about
the
engagement
circumstance.
ring? I see you slide
Hey,
that
well,
shit up in that
shit,
real
folks.
slick.
Shit, but you know that shit comes slow pace. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be with that shit like that for real. You know what I'm
What?
saying? That engagement shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it all depends on what type of nigga you is. But like me personally, giving gifts, like shit, whatever type of shit you into, that's what I kind of sort of try to lean towards. Cause
Yeah.
like, you know, different women like different shit. Some
They
like the
do.
jewelry and the clothes and
Mhm.
bags and shit like that. But then you might have a girl that just like techie shit. You know what I'm saying? Get her a motherfucking Apple Watch or
Yeah,
you know
some
what
shit
I'm
like
saying?
that.
Some
Yeah,
Money,
for
dog,
sure.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah. Ladies, what y'all
Can't
like
go
though
wrong.
for gifts though?
Like,
What y'all
weed?
like for gifts?
Y'all like weed for gifts?
Ah, that's funny. You know
Weed
what?
for gifts.
Yes, of course.
I like-
Hey, shout out to my fucking weed man, because every birthday that I done had for the couple years I done had like him as a weed man, he always give me discounts on my fucking weed on my birthday.
bro.
Good ass
crazy.
discounts.
Like-
Make me
Hey,
buy a
look,
whole
bro,
lot of.
my nigga too.
Yeah,
I went to that
Bro.
nigga 4 times on my birthday, one birthday, like, cause he was just He was like, man, it's your birthday. You should be supporting me. I was
that
like,
shit be
that's
love,
love. I ain't never bet nobody like
for
that.
them.
Like,
Bro,
man.
threw some whole other shit in for me.
Feel me? Oh, there's some new shit I just, you know, I'm like,
Hey, but like I was laughing at that shit because when we was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, if your girl come home and she always got a discount on the weed, you know what I'm saying? Like how you
no, it never that. Oh, my God.
like your girl come in the house with better weed than you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
we
mean,
gotta get
you
why we
know-
can't get the weed from the same place. You feel me?
I feel like I talk to people for a living, so it's not that I finesse or anything, but it's just that I got a good personality and I'm a good person. So.
We definitely don't get
People
them
gonna
vibes
see
from
that
y'all.
shit. You know what I'm saying? People gonna see that shit, so they know I'm not trying to scam them, and then I never short this motherfucker or ask for, hey, let me just borrow 3.5 or no, I don't do none of that shit.
Let me borrow
If I ain't
3.5.
get it, I ain't get it.
You know
what I'm saying? I don't, and I'm not clowning motherfuckers that do because
No,
that's
man,
okay. But at the end of the day, I just want to hold up a standard of honesty. You know what I'm saying, with my weed man, because they giving me the best quality, and I feel like, damn,
Loyalty,
I'm
though.
honored that you
Hey,
would
I
think
said that
about me.
shit too, bro. I got loyalty. I got a loyalty problem. Like, nigga, like, I go to the same weed man, bro. If that shit dope, I ain't know why I gotta spend my money somewhere else, G.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Like, shoot, I don't look. Whatever the price is, just tell me. I don't give a fuck about, oh, my shit 65, my shit. Because I've had shit that's 65 and 85 that wasn't smoking like the 30, you feel me, or the 35. I'm just saying, you feel me? So it really don't matter. If you got a good weed man, you got a good fucking weed man.
G.
Just like if you
Period.
got anything, Bob, all that shit.
them.
man.
All that, and you better cherish them. Like, shoot.
G.
Yeah, for real.
That's
Damn,
real
man.
shit.
I told you, I
That's
thought
right.
about growing my hair, nigga. My barber got locked up for G.
Man.
Oh, man.
Hey, that shit be rough, man, because like, especially with them bobs, motherfucking shit. Niggas start fucking your land and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. What?
I know about that because I got a son and he 10 and he don't. If you don't even look like you legit here, he ain't going in that chair. And we just found a new barber or whatever, and like he like him, he cool, like he ain't. Cause my son, he like particular about like the way, you know what I'm saying, he like his appearance, like
too.
especially his hair, like he don't want nobody cutting his hair. Don't even think about
That's
clipping,
his
trimming, none of it.
signature.
You know what I'm saying?
That's his
So I'm like, I'm good. He want to keep his hair, but you need to keep that tame. Because, you know, boys, they don't, my son's 10. So, you know, they don't like combing their hair, you know, all that. I'm just like, do the sponge. He don't do the sponge, you know what I'm saying? But he, you know, he good with hygiene and everything, but he just, you know, doing the groundwork. He just don't give a fuck. But that's a boy, but, you know, just got to stay on him. You feel me? That's all you can really do. You know, just be like, hey, just keep reminding them 9 million times.
Man, that's the same thing with mine. Like, cause he's a little bit younger. He's 7, so I'm still trying to get him used to like his whole routine and what it actually is. Like, he's trying to make sure he doesn't miss steps, especially with his hair. Like, cause he doesn't have like a full lining yet. Like, cause he's still young, so he still got like the little baby hairs, but his hair is curly. So I'm like, hey man, you gotta, you know, get you some spray on that, pick that stuff out, man, you know, and then, you know, sponge a little stuff down. You know, he might get one side. Okay, I'm done. No, go back in there. You're not
little
done.
boys be dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, they don't be giving a fuck about none of that shit.
He just want to
man.
go
They
do
really
what he
don't.
want to do. Like,
Yeah.
But I want to let him know, like, man, you got to keep your appearance.
Yeah, take care of yourself.
Because you have to, like, because you can get sick like that.
But just do that, though. Just take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna feel better about
that's it.
yourself,
Of
like,
course.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna feel all angry and stuff. You gonna feel good, nice and relaxed.
And you know, we started letting him like go full-fledged with picking out his outfits and stuff like
Oh,
that.
man.
He puts together some nice stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes me realize how fast he grows. Like, that boy go through pants. Like,
I'm telling you, boy.
Yeah, for real.
They be
man.
underestimating the
gosh,
kids
like,
now. They
For
be
real,
underestimating
man.
the
They smart
kids.
as hell, too,
They know what
man.
they want to look like. They know what image they want to have. Like, kids, they don't have no fear. So it's like they not like kind of held back sometimes because of us, because we've been through a lot of shit where it fucked us up. We got trauma because we older, but kids, they don't give a fuck. They like, man, I'm finna do this, and this shit be working out, and they just keep going up. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even looking back.
Don't stop.
If somebody beside them, they helping them. You feel me? They like, come on. They making friends. Shoot. They like, okay, and they cool. Like kids be knowing.
But see, most importantly, y'all create an environment for them to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Yeah,
ain't
you got
raising
to.
them with the same traumas and, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying,
you
whatever the
can't.
fuck else, you know, that y'all might have went through. So,
But that
you
should
know
be
what I'm saying?
sometimes that
makes
should
the
be
difference.
passed on to kids in certain situations.
Yeah.
You feel me? They
But
go
you
through
know
that.
what it looks like though, because you've
Yeah.
been living with that trauma. So once you see it in your kids, you gotta correct that.
You
Like,
try to do everything to make them avoid.
Break them curses.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and like
saying?
you can't
Like-
you
you
can't
gotta
really
pay attention, like
Yeah.
because you know your kids, so you gotta be even the small stuff that you think like you
Hell
know it may
yeah.
not make it. No, it makes a difference. So like for example with my son, like I try to make sure like even when he's in the wrong or he's doing something, I still give him room to like explain himself, express himself, so he can feel like he was heard and try to make it make sense to him. And then he know he done fucked up, so it's like, all right, well, I don't know what I'm fussing about. Let me just okay.
and don't
What's
take
the
no
punishment?
attitude
And,
either. 'Cause I know Micah,
Yeah.
he be well. I'm just hey, you better that voice needs to come down
Yeah,
to the regular voice
mine
before
still
you say
whines.
something.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, because I don't want him to be like that. Like, I don't want him to, be that like that towards me because, I try to communicate with him too, And he got to be heard too. Kids got to be heard. Like,
Yeah,
we
they be
wasn't
trying.
able to be heard when I don't know about y'all, but we really couldn't be, all up in it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. You feel me? Like, if I even said
Oh,
something
Jen, play
about
that shit.
anything,
Yeah.
you
You
feel
know what
me?
I'm
So,
saying? Like,
you know what I mean? It's a little bit more different. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
it's just basically all about change and what really do you want to, like, present? Because as a parent, y'all parents too, they only gonna do what you do because that's what they see.
Yeah.
Like, they see you all the time, they're gonna start mimicking you. Then you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, check yourself like, damn,
Yeah.
'Cause they own
that's a
you.
fucked up trait I got. You know what I'm saying? But, it's all a learning experience. Like,
Yeah, and as they get older, they pick up their own little traits, their own little shit they like to do.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They become their own little person, bro. I noticed that
Yeah.
with my daughter.
Yeah, because we let them be independent too.
Yeah.
Because,
Right.
like, that's
Yeah.
one thing I feel like, because I feel like our generation of parents, they like all really worked. Like, they were a working generation.
Yeah,
of
they
people.
was.
They worked and they went out. They worked and they went out. They went
Yeah.
out and then they worked. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like
Yeah.
me.
So, it's like with that, like we developed our own sense of independence, and I like always try to keep that with my son, even though like
Yeah.
he's with me all the time, unless it's like literally someplace I can't take him, but
But
he's with me,
Yep.
90% of the time. So
Yeah.
it's like I have to let him be independent and do stuff, but watch him because he'll go too fast and it's like, oh no, you about to fuck up. Wait a minute,
Yep.
hold on. I was trying
Yep.
to teach him how to use the toaster. Oh my
Yep.
gosh, the funniest thing because when you push it down, you gotta kind of press a little bit so it
Yeah,
click.
man, so smart.
He wasn't getting that part. Like it wasn't working. So
Yep.
he's like popping back up. So I finally got him to get it, and then he was cool. But it was fun.
That's awesome, man.
That shit dope, you know what I'm saying? Just for the simple fact that, like we were stating that, when we was growing up, it's like stay out of grown folk business. Don't you
Yup.
talk back to
Oh,
me and
fuck.
all that.
Yup.
And
We
like,
deaf on that.
got hit in my
Yup.
mouth.
Yeah.
That's how I knew to stay
That's
out of
one
grown
thing.
folk business.
Right,
Man.
and that's the kind of shit that I be like, motherfuckers got to stop preaching and practicing that because it's like you breaking a motherfucker down to a certain degree. Because I feel like when you actually allow kids to speak here and there when it's necessary or they
Right.
got something bothering them. It's like most motherfuckers be like, motherfucking kids say something wrong with me or, motherfucker play, ain't shit wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Take it, whatever the case is. But I just feel like just talking to them and letting them have a certain say in certain situations and being able to make
Yeah.
decisions, that build confidence. You
They
know
do.
what I'm saying?
They
That's
do.
what I'm saying. Like,
Learning for
I don't
them too,
never,
though.
I don't never let my son feel bad about like how he feel. Like I be
No.
like, nothing you tell me is stupid. Like because I don't
Gee.
want to make you feel like you can't express yourself, and it might be something that I really need to think about or we really need to look at. You know what I'm saying?
See,
so
that's crazy. And we don't even say stupid. I don't even let my daughter say stupid.
right,
Gee.
I don't like him saying certain words. You know what I'm saying? None of that because I feel like that kind of builds character. When you're around other people that are easily offended, you'll have the basics. You'll know. well, not to say what to say.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to like, I'm trying to teach them a different way than kind of I was taught in certain situations.
Mhm.
Because I felt like certain situations I went through when I was young, it could have went a different way. And I know ain't nothing new under the sun, so it's gonna come back around with your kids, whether you want it or not. You know what I mean? Or in a different way, but it's
Right.
gonna be the same concept, and what you're gonna do differently.
They gotta be able to handle themselves, and that's the biggest thing, especially going into young black men. They gotta know how to hold their own, stand up for themselves, be
Hell
about
yeah.
their business,
And
and
he a
still
young
be like
black man
you know what I'm saying?
or a
And still
black
be
woman.
a good person.
Hey, on some real shit, let me ask
to
y'all:
be.
do y'all feel like this culture now though a little soft though? 'Cause I feel like it's soft.
They feel like who's soft?
It's soft.
This
You know what I'm
culture.
saying? It's just
I feel
it's
like
just
as
soft.
far as
Little
comedy
sensitive.
and like things you can't, things that people get offended about and people act like giving a fuck about other people. Because when I was growing up, nobody really gave a fuck about what the other person believed or whatever. As long as my shit cracking, I don't give a fuck what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just like people care too much and people let things that don't matter influence the way they do things now. And I think that shit is weird.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is weird.
I think social media stepped into that though, because everybody's so into the next person's life. You feel me?
That's
People pick and choose.
Motherfuckers don't mind their business, but it's always been motherfuckers that haven't been minding their business. But now it's at an all-time high now.
It's
That
always
done rubbed
nosy
off on a
motherfuckers.
lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah,
That's more than the normal.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say all time high, but I agree with you. But I would say like it's just more publicized. Let's put it like
Okay.
that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
True.
That's how
It's
I
mo-
look at it.
okay.
more-
It's
it's
easy,
just
more
more
easy
prevalent.
access
Yeah.
to people's
'cause
business.
shit,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
I said, social media. You know
But
what I'm saying?
still-
I'm always talking shit about the internet. You know what I'm
Yeah, me
saying?
too,
Like,
nigga.
and again, like you said, like everybody and everybody business is way more prevalent now, just for the simple fact that you do have Instagram and TikTok and
People selling their business.
Yeah,
That's
like-
really the
Yeah.
problem.
like
Yeah.
and that shit sells and it's drama. You know what I'm saying? This is like, man, it's so many people out here who don't have their own life. You know what I'm saying? That they would be willing to sit and watch somebody else live life. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
Like shit and
Man.
talk about
Hell
that shit.
yeah.
It's
It's a lot of
like-
people
Come on
pretend
now,
they
talk
like
to
too, bro.
me.
They pretend too.
Yeah,
You
you
feel
know what
me?
I'm saying? And
Oh,
it
yeah.
ain't all bad, but it's only bad when that shit affects your life. You know what I'm saying? That's where that shit be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit affect your life. You get mad because somebody else doing something, so you want to hate or troll or whatever the
that's
case is.
Too
But
much
then
energy.
yeah, but see, then
I'm not. Look, I don't have the energy for that. All
Yeah.
my energy is
The
in
waste,
places
yeah.
that I need them to be.
That's some
But
jealous
see,
shit, man.
then you could do that shit, and then that might blow whatever you got going up. You know what I'm saying? Like people just be out here doing.
But you
anything
still
for
gotta be
attention.
careful, and you still gotta be careful because people ain't out here really supporting you. They just out here trying to get one up on you and fuck you up because they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's really fucked up, but you can't control everybody, but you can control what you gonna do.
Right.
And me, I'm gonna control what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
I'm not gonna try to control you or tell you what to do. I'm just gonna peep game, and that's it. That's it. And I don't even have to have an explanation. That's where a lot of people fuck up. Yeah, I need an explanation. No, you fucking don't. You know exactly what you did and how it happened. I ain't got shit else to say. That's it.
Yeah. It's like for me, like social media is like a tool for me, and it's a part of work, and that's how I see it. So it's like
Hell yeah.
I can't. It's difficult for me to like engage with people on a personal level. If anything, I just like make random statements and random thoughts at the time it feels appropriate, and I leave it at that because you know, like inappropriate sometimes, appropriate other times. You know, depends on the day. But for the most part, like I like seeing people in person, like. And that's kind of where
That's
I
the
am with
best.
things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if nothing else, like, that's why with some people, I still have them on social media or I connect with them because I want to make sure eventually I can make time to see them in person. You get what I'm saying? Because the way things going, like, y'all know, like, you know, time is delicate and time is money. So it's like your time goes into what you do a lot of days, a lot of weeks, you know what I'm saying? So
That's for
sometimes,
sure.
unless it's like a get together or you finally got a chance to like get away, you're not gonna see everybody all the time.
Hell
So
yeah, I think that's the biggest mistake motherfuckers make is thinking they got more time. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Feel me?
So that's really the biggest thing I see it for. So that's that.
Shit, make the most of your time. Like, shit.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna keep it rolling. Like, now it's a Florida man. You know what I'm saying? And he was
The
accused,
Florida man.
Yeah, he's accused of killing his wife. You know what I'm saying? And he decided to represent himself on his trial. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know if you seen that shit, brother. Hey, this nigga was serious as hell too when he approaching the bench and shit talking like, hold on.
I couldn't even watch the video.
You can't watch that shit?
I think I played for like 15 seconds. I'm like, bro, I can't.
The evidence is going to show. This is the first impression jurors received of Ronnie O'Neal, the Riverview man charged in a gruesome rampage that killed his girlfriend, his young daughter, and nearly killed his 8-year-old son. O'Neal, representing himself, shouted at the jury during his opening statement. And the evidence is going to show that law enforcement tampered with evidence.
Look, I'm put it like this.
I'm finna say he's
like,
done talking.
What the hell happened? I'm like, what?
Dramatic.
That's it? What the fuck?
He got a lot
I
of
know
shit.
he
I
lost.
ain't gonna play all that shit. Matter of fact, Troy, he gonna bring that shit up. You know what I'm saying? In the video. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
exactly how I watched
look,
it.
like bro ass. Like, first of all, this nigga loud as hell. This nigga must have been listening too much, read too much Malcolm X or something, watching too many videos. Cause like why niggas always want to talk like that, knowing damn well white folks don't understand that language. All you look like is an angry nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, in my opinion, when it comes to that, and like, what's the saying? You know what I'm saying? A fool who represents himself as a fool for a clan or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, man, get you a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you going to jail.
I don't know what the fuck he in there thinking, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he killed his wife and
Maybe he was on that crack you was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got to be some in that bitch.
Yeah, because that was just random.
Yeah.
It was just too much. Like, it was like he killed. They said he killed the baby and the mama.
Nah, the baby was alive, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the
his son
other little
witnessed it.
kid.
You know what I'm saying? His son allegedly witnessed that shit.
Look at him, crazy as hell.
Crazy as hell. That nigga should have cut his hair, bro.
He mad about something, though.
Niggas still gonna look crazy. Look at him. His ass look like niggas that's out there selling bean pies. They be pretty.
A lot of intelligent people are defrauded in this type of scam. Preeti has a good home life, a loving husband, and is even planning to launch her own business. But she's suffering from serious stomach problems. The doctors
I just feel like he may be on drugs.
That nigga there right there tweet.
I feel like he may be
You see him?
This is the
That's
first
I think
impression
so,
jurors
too.
received
That's
of
probably why I
Ronnie
couldn't
O'Neal,
watch it.
the
I
Riverview
just
man
try to go with
charged
my
in a
spirit on
gruesome
things.
Too
rampage
much,
that killed his
bro.
Yeah,
girlfriend,
I didn't
his
really
young
watch
daughter,
that, too.
and nearly
Like,
killed his 8-year-old son. O'Neal, representing himself, shouted at the jury during his opening statement.
Like I said,
And the evidence is going to show.
Himself, man. Like I said, shit, I know the judge was like, yeah, all right, guy. Like, but yeah, man, like
maybe
shit.
he really thought he could do it.
Like, he probably did. Like, he got confident. Look at the nigga. He confident in the motherfucker. He ain't lacking no confidence. You know
He
what
been
I'm
waiting on
saying?
this shit the night before and that bitch
He
on
feeling
Z.
that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if he rehearsed that shit or what, but
I
he
mean,
definitely
maybe he
feeling that
couldn't
shit.
afford a lawyer either. Like, we don't know.
They give you a lawyer.
Yeah, you get a public
I know, but
defense.
maybe he ain't want that one.
He didn't. And
Yeah,
that's
he
what he
did.
fucking up at. Look at him. He rubbing his hands and shit. He getting in the
Dramatic,
scene. You know what I'm
I've
saying?
just never seen anything like this before.
Me
And
neither.
I don't even know what to
This
take.
nigga gotta have a mental problem. I don't know how they allow this shit.
I don't
It's
know.
just a distraction. That's how I feel about it. Like,
I'll be searching.
I need
Sit
to
your ass
flame this
down.
blunt up
black
right
people
here.
in bad light. That's how I feel like. It's a distraction to put black
too
people
much,
in bad
man.
He
light.
What?
watching too much
This nigga
TV.
too much.
I need to flame this blunt up.
This nigga done made like, no, we gonna have to smoke this.
Yeah, but the bottom line is that motherfucker watching too much Faux Life or something, man. Like, but you gotta get
Something
you a
about-
lawyer
something
in that
about Faux
situation.
Life.
Yeah,
Hey,
shut
that's a really
out.
good
That's my
show. I
shit,
watched
man.
that
That shit
Me
decent,
too.
but everybody
you
can't
seen
do
it?
that. It did like you not even talking their language. You know what I'm
He
saying?
just
Like,
hollering folk and shutting up and
yeah,
they
for
said
real, like I don't know why motherfuckers think that shit work. Like you just talk loud and not saying shit, and it just you think that shit makes sense.
It don't sound like nothing. And that dog.
I see why when I be calling myself trying to get off on my girl, she be like, all right, nigga. I be like, all right, man.
Would you be in that bitch preaching like him?
Yeah, and I be talking shit. Nah, man. No, but like shit, sometimes you gotta talk a little shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But she be talking shit back. But anyway, man.
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
Healthy in the relationship, most definitely, because that's y'all being honest with each other, but y'all can laugh about it.
Right.
For
I
sure.
feel like that's good.
That's the best kind when you could joke.
Hell yeah. You don't want to be in those
You know what I'm saying?
uptight ass relationships.
Right. Like, come
Gotta
on now.
have fun.
That shit overrated.
Hell yeah.
But shit, bro. Like I said, shit,
What?
I'm high as hell. Like I think
too,
we
nigga.
gotta do this bitch ass nigga of the week. Like, look, and I'm letting y'all know now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What?
I enjoyed y'all coming through this motherfucker. You straight?
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, but it was like what you said at the same time. I'm like, who's this?
What you talking about?
Talking about some bitch ass.
The
nigga
bitch ass.
of
Oh,
the
we out.
week.
Oh, that's our segment we got every week.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just letting
I
y'all
like
know
it's
now.
cool.
We always find a motherfucker that did some bitch ass shit.
Respect.
All right, let's hear it.
No, but I'm just saying, like, shit, I appreciate y'all coming through. Like, shit, it was interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, normally I be doing my sipping shit outside the
Thank
smoke
you
today.
so
Like,
much.
shit, nigga, we had a decent time.
I'm
Like y'all
honored.
vibe.
I'm honored, y'all.
Man, y'all
Thank
get
you.
Like
high
good
though.
people.
You feel me? Oh, legit.
You said what?
I said I fuck with y'all and y'all get high though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I ain't even really as high as I can be right now, but it's cool though.
I got some
That
shit.
shit smoking, you feel me?
Hell
And we finna
yeah.
smoke some more. I hope.
Shit. Most definitely can roll up.
Most definitely. And I appreciate y'all having us. This has been great. Like good energy, good vibes. Definitely love smoking, so that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all cool peoples, man.
Hey, and
Yeah,
before
man,
y'all get
fucking
up
with
out
y'all.
here, like, shit, tell everybody y'all social medias and shit.
Ooh. So you gotta make sure you guys follow Cannabis Infusionz. Okay, Infusionz has a Z, not an S this time. Okay, we're
Talk
different.
to 'em.
Okay, at Cannabis
Instagram.
Infusionz. You know, Instagram, YouTube.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We
What's
got
the
some more
website?
stuff. Cannabisinfusions.net.
.net.
It's the weed.
Cannabisinfusions.net.
.net. And I was gonna say so you can come smoke with us and network. That's what I was
Yes.
gonna say.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Shit,
we appreciate y'all, man.
for sure, man. Like, let me
Wait,
ask y'all,
hold on.
What's that?
And you can follow me at the Peachie P Show.
Yes.
And
You can follow me, Tiarra. That's TIARRA Monique. Tiarra Monique. Instagram, YouTube. I mean, just Google me. You'll see me.
all right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So we're
shit.
gonna slide into this bitch ass nigga.
Still sounds like you want to do something, bitch ass nigga. Just for that.
Yeah, this for that bitch ass nigga. And now, you know what I'm saying, this week bitch ass nigga of the week doesn't really have a name because, you know what I'm saying, the suspect is still unidentified at the moment. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I don't know if y'all heard about in Bronx, New York, you know what I'm saying, a 24-year-old was shot by a suspect who opened fire inches away from children. You know what I'm saying?
Broad daylight.
Broad daylight, you know what I'm saying? Buddy ass ran up. You got the news report right here. I was waiting for that shit to queue up.
A frightening encounter caught on camera. Two kids diving for cover as a gunman opens fire, narrowly escaping the bullets. Janae Norman has more on how this is just the latest in a series of incidents involving children caught in the gunfire.
This morning, terrifying surveillance video of two children frantically
That's some fucked up
dodging
shit,
bullets.
man.
Police
'Cause you
now
could've shot
searching
one
for
of
the
the
gunman
kids,
who
man. I see
opened
he
fire
was-
on a Bronx
hell
sidewalk,
do
leaving a
people be-
10-year-old
like, what
girl
do they be
and her
thinking about?
5-year-old brother
Trying to
diving
kill that
for
motherfucker?
safety, miraculously
Like,
unharmed.
why though? What's
As
the
shooter
incentive?
brazenly
pulled
unloads
up
about
on
a
the
dozen
scooter.
bullets on his apparent
You know what I'm
target.
saying? Like,
What the
look,
this
Oh, a
crazy
scooter?
He fell
motherfucker
over
right
the
here?
kids.
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
right
Oh
in front
my
of them
God.
babies. You know what I'm saying? 10-year-old girl, 5-year-old boy.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Then he ran off, hop on the back of a scooter and shit. You know what I'm
On a
saying?
fucking scooter, G.
Man, they better find this man.
He died.
Like I saw he was in stable earlier.
Cause he shot him like 3 times.
That was more than 3 times, G.
Like, look, see, my old thing
was
about
a lot.
that shit is, it's just like, come on, man, you did this shit in front of them babies, like,
Saying that ain't, man.
like, you know
Broad daylight, bro.
Yeah, he ran, like, Buddy ran over the baby's fell, you know what I'm saying? The 10-year-old girl covered her 5-year-old brother. Like, I know they had to be scared as hell, bro.
That's some scary ass shit, bro.
Man.
They traumatized forever, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
And, like, I don't know what Buddy did, but they wanted his ass dead. But, you know what I'm saying? Buddy, like I said, like, them kids caught a blessing. But, like I said, shit, you know, like, you hit them already, but, shit, you shooting around the kids. Like, you sweeping around the motherfucking shit, garbage can or something.
Man,
like, you know what I'm saying?
That nigga shit. Like you said, whatever he did, bro, they want him dead, bro.
Yeah,
that broad daylight, that's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, like I said,
That's some fucked up shit,
That's
bro.
real. That's really fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, bro, like I said, he got hit, what, 3 times in the back
I don't
and the
know.
leg or something like
Yeah,
that. But,
I heard his back in the leg.
Motherfuckers need to go back to boxing.
Yeah, man.
Like, these niggas don't box no more.
Motherfuckers don't know about them hands, man.
I know, but I'm just, if nothing else, I would be an advocate to just, let's schedule some ass whoopings out here. We just
niggas don't want to be humiliating and lose their pride.
Well, you asked for this shit.
Yeah. That's the thing.
You
like,
fucking asked for this.
If you really got some
you
beef,
did.
you settle it in the match. And if you feel like you got humiliated, well, you better schedule a rematch
On
when
the
you're
G.
ready. You know what I'm saying?
Get your hands together. Come back. On
You know what I'm
G.
saying? So you feel like either you gonna get over it or you gonna work hard to feel like you got something to prove and try to prove that shit. Because, and ain't nobody gotta lose their life, do it in the right way to where everybody's safe. But man, don't nobody want
You can't expect that shit. Hey, people not even, if you trying to get into it, motherfucker, people not even expecting the fight people, folks. People motherfucker pull something out.
Yeah,
off Women be grabbing knives and shit, bro. You feel me?
That's what makes it hard.
On
like
the G.
That's what makes it so hard, because it's just like, I understand why like a lot of our people are like that. I totally get it. But at the same time, like, it's like, man, it would be nice to where everybody could be in an environment to where they don't have to feel like that. That's part of the reason why we do this, because it's like we want everybody to feel like they could be around people, like I said, that's like-minded and know they on the same shit that the other person on in their own little way, in their own manner, and everybody just want to see everybody win. Ain't nobody on no fuck shit. Ain't nobody on no hating ass shit. And I know that's a lot to expect, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's not impossible. It's not impossible.
It's really not.
All it takes is one person at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I feel like as long as you got people, somebody always gonna find something to hit another motherfucker for behind. Like that, like how you
That's
think
true,
this shit
man.
even got started to begin with? It's just like, man, you know what I'm saying? I just think we need more camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, because all this shit be over goofy shit, but you know, that shit probably ain't gonna happen.
Yeah,
but
survival of the fittest. That's what it be coming down to as well. You know?
Shit gonna take a little more time, man. Like I said, I just feel like, once again, COVID was a big ass transition, you know what I'm saying, or something. Like, I just feel like out of all this, everything that's going on step by step, all this shit is building up to something, you know what I'm saying? And everything happening for a reason.
One
If
step
they trying
at
to
a
push this
time.
vaccine, nigga, that's what I thought. That's what I think.
It's even back like
They
shit,
paying niggas all type of shit to do this shit.
They
Like,
got a
really?
lottery for the vaccine, bro.
You ain't never paid me to get any other shots or fucking medical.
Like, hey, look, what
you mean?
Fuck you talking about? A whole lottery,
like,
bro.
Shit, hey, buddy ass, like shit, hey, if y'all got any information on that shit, look, I don't do no snitching shit, but like when it come to that type of shit right there, man, like, hey, y'all need to report that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because that's some whole ass shit. But anyway, we gonna move the fuck along. And like shit, bro, like I don't get it, bro.
It was reckless,
and
careless, and just overall like just
dangerous.
Right, just no, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Regard for human life.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Just total disregard for human life, like, to a T. Absolute T. Like, it's fucked up.
What the fuck?
The fact that, like, and personally, I feel like in a situation like that, either that was somebody that kid knew was his enemy, and he didn't think he was gonna pull it, or somebody put him on a mission to do that. And either way, that shit is fucked up because he had to make a decision to go through with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's some real shit.
That shit fucked up.
That's fucked up, man.
But like what you was getting at, you know what I'm saying, with Dr. Fauci and all that shit, like let's get into that vaccine shit before we get up out of here. This is the last day.
Oh shit, man. They the Republicans got a law into pushing a law called fire Fauci bill, and shit, just really saying he mishandled the whole COVID response. Shit, I just feel like they pushing that vaccine. Oh, it's something with that shit, man. I really
surprised.
do, man. Because they made it too quick. Would it take 3 to 5 years to come up with a vaccine?
You know, like I said,
man, they talking about they been working on that shit way longer than that. And
How you know I work on some shit that you ain't know coming?
And you still ain't get that shit right.
Out of here. Right.
Like shit,
they just lying.
Johnson got blood clots. This other shit, I don't know. You gotta hit it twice.
Lord,
man, I heard you.
None of that shit.
You can still give a motherfucker COVID even if you got the vaccine. That's the dumbest shit ever.
How I get the vaccine, I still get COVID, G?
It's all a form of
That's
control.
just crazy.
That's what I said. It's something in that shit. I don't never fuck with vaccines anyway, because they describe. I said, what's really in vaccines? It's part of the disease that your body got to know to fight off. How you gonna give me some shit? No, I'm cool, bro.
But like shit, you ain't heard of shit like polio and the motherfucking measles and that.
That's
like
back
that,
in the day.
man.
Speaking of that shit, how many motherfuckers you see now got chicken pox?
I was just finna say that.
Bro, we had chicken pox back in the day. I'm like, kids ain't got no fucking chicken pox.
I see them in a while.
Feel me?
You know?
Hey, that's true.
Once you get in them bitches spread through the whole family, you got siblings. It's better all y'all let's get that bitch together. Y'all sit all in that room. Motherfucker. That's
funny.
Yeah, so
but like they was talking with that Dr. Fauci shit, with that shit I had sent you, like they was saying like how this shit looking like it was, you know what I'm saying, man-made, you know what I'm saying? Just the fact that they even speaking that or, you know, trying to say that might be a possibility, it's just like, damn, nigga, I wonder, like, shit, can you sue the government and motherfuckers out here fucking up like that?
Nigga.
You know how that shit go, man. Can't do that shit.
Like I said, I can't wait
that
for
shit
the
gotta be like,
if it's man-made, like you said, it's a purpose, bro. Everything is a purpose, folks.
Yeah, they got here.
You know what I'm saying?
Modifying mosquitoes, all types of shit, man. But you know, like I said, man, it is what it is. Like shit, we gonna wrap this shit up, man. Like shit.
Yeah, that's a good ass show, man. We've been going for a while too.
Damn, how long? What time?
About 2.
Like this episode
about
41, and like this also.
I think we've been going for about 2 hours.
This also our last episode we doing in this building.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? 41 strong. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, and you know this opinionated podcast. We gone.
41, man. We everywhere opinionated.